came back with another video review. Now I want to review this video because basically they were talking about like should men pursue women. I believe that's what this video is about. Um, Not pursue. Should men compete with other men for that woman? Like let's say you and cause I'm married, so I'm out. But you and a shorty is talking, and she tell you that she got like two or three other dudes she dealing with. How should you go about that situation? Um, I mean, I think it's gonna be different for everybody. But let's get into the video, and I'll just say what I have to say during the video.
Topic. It says, should men be willing to compete for women, and why do you think men are scared to compete for a woman?
So I don't think you should ever compete for a woman. I don't. You know, if you're single as a woman, then you can talk to whoever you want. But like once you start like vibing with a dude, like you're you start catching feelings or you like him more than anybody else you were previously talking to or dealing with, I think that everybody else should just get cut off, even if you're not official. And vice versa for a dude too. Yeah, for both. But I don't think you should ever compete for a chick. You know, um, because if I'm dealing with a shorty and I find out it's other dudes and I'm running for her, after that she just recreational use only. I'ma just tear it out through there and that's it. Nothing more, nothing less, nothing too serious.
Because I think, just to put some context to it, I think there was a post I seen where a woman was like that once a guy sees that a woman has other guys competing for her, they kind of like, all right, well, nah, I'm good on that. Like, they could have their fun. I'm good. Like, you know what I mean? So why do you think guys are discouraged from competing for a woman?
Personally, I feel like men shouldn't have to compete for a woman, just as how I feel as a woman, I shouldn't have to compete for a man. So, like, strategically, the way I would move when it comes to, like, a guy, it's like, if I choose to vibe with you, you top tier, the competition will then be to keep me. That's what it is. Like, to get me, you lucky, but to keep me, that's the competition right there.
To get me, you lucky. There was a chick who was talking like that. I made a video on TikTok where she was talking about like you lucky if you even get a date with me. I feel like as long as you're doing everything you need to do to be a man and you have put in the work to become something, to make something of yourself, then you ain't lucky. You know, like when luck is involved, that means you didn't have a chance in hell, which means like how would you feel if your woman said, you know, you lucky I even gave you a chance? Like, what? Okay, yeah, you can get the fuck out. Like any chick that's talking like this, like she started off good when she said it shouldn't be a competition, and she started off good, but then when she's talking about you lucky to even get me, get the fuck out of here. You on that egotistical shit, about to take a trip.
To get you, a man is lucky.
Yeah, because I would rather be by myself, honestly. I'm dead serious. Like I'd rather be alone. Like I don't need a man to do anything.
That don't sound like something worth competing for. I ain't gonna hold you.
Chill. It's not even like that. It's not even like that. I'm just saying, like,
your words are powerful. So you're already leading off with saying that.
So why do you think that somebody would want to be with somebody that don't need them? Like,
no, I'm not saying.
I'd rather be by themselves.
Like,
no, that's not
I
what
would
she's
love.
saying.
No, that's exactly what she's saying. And there's a lot of women who feel like that. I'd rather be myself than deal with you. So why the fuck am I gonna compete or like constantly pursue you and try to make you like, yeah, I'm a good choice to be with. You should be with me, than rather be by yourself and go out and live your best life and deal with all these other. No. If you don't feel like it's a pleasure to be with me, just like I feel like it's a pleasure to be with you, toodaloo. Go ahead, hit the road, Jack, and don't look back.
Said
I'm
that
not
she rather
saying
be
it
by
like
herself.
that. I'm
But
not
she's
saying
it like that. She's saying
yeah,
if she,
I could.
If she knows
beat 'em
first
all.
of all, I'm 110% confident. I am a
Yes.
prize. Period.
Any person, man or woman, I'm a prize. I gotta go. Egotistical shit. Anybody, look, when a good man and a good woman enter into a relationship, nobody's the prize. When a woman say, I'm the prize, I'm the prize, I'm the prize, she feel like that you need to do any and everything to keep her and any and everything for her. You know? Like I said, don't matter if it's a man or a woman. If somebody feel like they're the prize, they feel like you're lucky to have them. And you need to do everything in your power to keep them. So all that I'm the prize shit, get the fuck on. Not in here. Not in here.
I feel like it's not so, oh, you're
And of course, it's how you feel. We can never change how you feel, but it's just how you feel. And you ask, and all these women who say they the prize or they the table or however they want to state it, and you ask them like, what makes you the prize? What makes you the table? I'm a woman. I can have a baby. That's the most magical thing ever. You can like get the fuck out of here, and every woman can have a baby. You know, what makes you the prize? You know. Okay.
and like to keep me. It's just like if I'm putting my energy, and it works vice versa. I'm not just saying for me; it's also for him. If I'm putting my energy into you because I want to fuck with you because I like you, and I'm taking the time out of like my life to spend time with you, whatever the case may be, then yeah, like you gotta try to fight to keep it. Like keep me, yeah.
So a man
It's
should
just a
compete.
yeah.
Why do I have to fight to keep something? Like, if I got your attention, why do I have to fight to keep it? Like, if something's yours, you don't have to fight to keep it. My MacBook I work on, I don't got to fight to keep it. My iPhone I shoot on, I ain't got to fight. My PS5, my chains, my jewelry, my clothes, my watch, my wife, I don't have to fight to keep it. I just got to take care of it and maintain it. You know, I shouldn't have, if I'm yours and you're mine, and if I'm rocking with you and you rocking with me, I shouldn't have to fight to keep you. Because if anything can get lost. But if I gotta fight to keep you, per se, or your attention, that means there's somebody else who could potentially take it. That's why I gotta work so hard to keep.
Yeah,
That's the competition in itself. I'm not gonna put a man. I'm not gonna put a man in a position where he's competing against other men for me. That's what I'm saying. If I'm choosing you, you top tier. But the competition then becomes, all right, do you meet my standards, like, with keeping me? Because I'm pretty sure every man has a standard for a female, right? Mm-hmm. Y'all have, like, it's like school. To get into a class, you need, like, prerequisites. To get into that class, you need to pass with a certain grade, you know? Mm-hmm. Same thing like a relationship or somebody that ideally you would think of being with you.
But once you pass, you in that class, right?
Exactly. Okay. And that means
but you said that's when the real competition.
Feel me?
But then you said the competition is the relationship.
No, I'm talking about like during the talking stage.
Oh, during the talking stage.
Yeah, like when you getting to know somebody, then that's.
So you only talk, you in general, you only talk to one guy at a time in the dating stage?
Yes. Me personally, I can't do the two at the same time. Yeah. It's annoying.
You're not with the threesome, as you're saying.
Whoa. Just a second there, cowboy. Let me tell you something. 20 high-ticket full...
Well, what's annoying about it, though?
I just can't... I can't be two places at once. It's gonna piss me off. I feel like I'm a snitch on myself in a situation where I'm talking to multiple guys at the same time. Like, I tried it. I'm not gonna lie, I tried it before, and it pissed me off to the point where I'm like, you know what, cuz I can't do this. Like, I'm choosing between you and another man, and I can't do it. Like, my mind being too many places at once with what I do in my daily life, it's just too much. I can't.
I feel like women will get too involved with both men. You get what I'm saying? Like, I believe you guys can't separate the two guys. You guys will be happy what Johnny's doing for you today and what Matthew's doing. So they both making you happy. You wouldn't know how to choose.
That's a whole
It's
lie,
not,
bro.
it's
I mean,
not
that's
just
a whole
that,
lie,
no.
bro.
That's
That's
for
a-
me.
I
Women
feel-
always got their favorite nigga, bro. That's a whole
Oh,
They do.
well.
Yeah, I've dated multiple guys. Like earlier this year, I was dating like multiple people, but I just gravitated to one person more
They always
because
have their
that's just
favorite
not
nigga.
like that's just natural. I don't. It's too much work. I don't know how guys do it, but it's just too much work dealing with someone else's emotions. Like I had
How guys do it is really easy. Um, Women are easily manipulated, so are men. But when you're like that guy that a lot of women want or like, or they just want to believe you and they hold on to everything you say, it's easy to manipulate them. So if I'm telling you, yeah, I got to do something, I'm off at 2, and I got to do something until 5, I got to take care of this, and that's what 2 hours and a half to 3 hours, depending on how long it take me to get with Shorty. I'm hanging out with her, gave her a little time. Then I go home, hit the shower, go hang with you, spend some time with you. Might have a Shorty come over, sleep with me, and then I go to work the next day. I leave out, she leave out. That's 3 chicks in one day. It's that easy, you know. And then like a man who like woke type shit, because there's a lot of men that's walking around who not woke, that hold on to everything and every word a woman say and just believe they can do no wrong. So this is those type of men, and I know because I used to be one of those type of men, are the men who get played every day, get played left and right. But once your eyes are open and you're hip to the bullshit that some women may play or do, you're not going for that shit. The shit gotta make sense. Like, okay, you gonna be where, with who, and what y'all doing? Oh, okay, yeah. But I mean, once like when y'all in a relationship and shit, it's a little bit different because a lot of times, more times than not, the woman wanted the relationship. Like Doggy Bone was just trying to crack, and that was it. That's how most relationships start. Dude was just trying to, crack, and he said, "Oh shit, this is a good woman," and he settled there. So, and more times than not, like I said, the woman want the relationship. So, in our mind, we like, well, she wanted this relationship, so why would she fuck it up? Because we're just thinking logical. Like, if I work bust my ass to get to this job, to work this job, or get to a certain position in life, I'm not gonna fuck that up. So a man mind is, if she bust her ass for us to be in this relationship, she's not gonna fuck that up. And niggas get proved wrong every day.
when you're female, and this is my definition of competition a little different, is like I feel like guys compete because when I'm dating multiple guys, I'm dating multiple guys, so you try to apply more pressure than the other guy. You really want.
Never will I ever. I will apply more lies and get those cheeks. Even if I do become your favorite nigga off less effort, as soon as I smack a couple times, I'm gonna send you back to the streets where you belong.
You know what I'm saying? Like I've had like one guy like he tried to take me like somewhere, and then the other guy he's like, well, he's taking you on a trip, right? Well, I'm gonna do this. You know what I'm saying? But then you also
Never will I ever. Never will I ever.
guys. Then you also have guys that's like, well, fuck her. Like I'm not. Then you have guys that just fell back from me. Like, oh, you giving him attention, then you don't need to fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? But it's just too much work. Focusing. My emotions be everywhere.
She ready. She ready. I fuck with all the niggas. She about to say it. I would know she is.
like you, but then I also like you. That's just too much. And then it's like you don't want to get serious.
See, with us men, like we said, it's different. See, she was chick in the middle to my, I can like you, and then I can like you, but I'm gonna gravitate to her. I really like us dudes. We got one chick that we like, and that's it. And every other chick is just something we smacking on the side. We got our main course, and then we got the greens and the macaroni and the yams, and we got the sides, you know. And it don't even matter how good to great the side chick or side chicks could be, or even a hoe. It could be a hoe. It could be a hoe who rub it, your dude back, rub his feet, talk to him, give him great sex, all kind of shit you don't do, but you have his heart, and by her doing all that shit, it's gonna probably keep him going back to her, but you have his heart. He's not gonna leave. He's not gonna leave you for her. When you're the main chick, more times than not. Don't get me wrong. I'm talking about like in general. I'm talking about like 70, 80% of the time, because I'm pretty sure there are circumstances where the wife or the longtime girlfriend have got left for the side chick or the chick you was messing with.
Like, I'm not ready to get serious. So the more pressure you're applying, because you feel like you're competing with another guy, it just kind of overwhelms me. That's how I feel. Like, I can't do multiple, no.
I'm just a firm believer in karma. It's like, that shit will weigh on my conscience heavy if I'm talking to multiple
No, you just let them
guys.
know. I let the guys know. I'm keeping my options open.
Yeah, that's true. Me personally, I'm not dating just to date. I'm dating for a purpose. Feel me? So it's like, it's kind of gonna weigh on my conscience knowing that I'm dating for a purpose.
What's the purpose? Because the only thing after dating is marriage. So, and I feel like if that was a purpose, you would have said, I'm dating for marriage. You ain't gonna say I'm dating for a purpose. It's dating, relationship, and then it literally only one step forward. Marriage. That's it. It's nothing else.
Then it's just multiple guys. I can't do that. It's gonna weigh on me.
But if you're dating for a purpose, right? And you got, how they say don't put all your eggs in one basket?
Yeah.
Because you dating that one person, and then further down the line, when y'all really get to know each other, you wasting your time because y'all not really compatible with each other. Rather than if you dated around a little bit, you might have a better chance of meeting the person that you like.
My whole career, I was pretty much bald, so people just got to know me as being a bald guy. I did wonder what it would be like if I could have hair.
When you have different camera angles and it's getting different parts of...
Yeah, there's a process of elimination that could also be applied there too. So y'all never competed for a man before?
I feel like it's all about communication. So it's like...
Hell no. This is exactly why men lie. Because women say, keep it real with me. Maybe I want to X, Y. No, the fuck they don't. Women want you to tell them the truth so they can eliminate you. That's it. They want to know everything. They want to know the truth so they can say, this is why I'm not dealing with this guy. This is why I'm not fucking with him. This is why I have to cut him off. So you heard he said, y'all ain't never competed for a guy. It was you and other chicks. No. You can go to like 95% of women and ask them that, and they all gonna say the same shit. If you talking to me and another chick, stop talking to me and talk to her. That's it. The same shit that they tell you to do, a lot of them won't do. They won't say, you know what? I'm talking to you. They won't say, you know what? I'm talking to him and him, so you should just cut me off. I'm dealing with you and another dude, so you should just cut me off. Chick ain't gonna never come to you that. Like she said, like the middle chick said, she gonna talk to who she want to, and she gonna pick her favorite nigga.
If you really like someone, you should tell them where they at, where they stand. And even if you talk to multiple other people, you tell them where they stand. So there's no competition. The only person who should be competing is really the ex if they want you back. The ex got to do way more than the new person coming in your life. You feel me? Because now they got to do. You feel me? They're the ones who.
If they the ex,
I don't feel her. I don't know what the fuck she talking about. All that other shit.
If they the ex, how they still got a chance? There's a reason why they the ex.
They still be wanting the chance, but it's like they sometimes when you dealing with like
even working it out. It depends on the situation. Not all exes.
I don't know.
Up,
like me, it's not a lot of girls like me. Like I'm a real loyal person, so it's like
all these one-of-one chicks.
Ex, he fucked up, and now it's just like he realized what he had. And I'm not trying to give him no chances, you feel me? But he's trying to like throw all this stuff in my face, you feel me?
Lure you back in.
To lure me back in, but he did that before, and I was blind of what he was doing behind my back.
So fool you
So
once,
it's
so
like-
they can't fool you twice type of situation. But
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, if you really like somebody,
I'm not.
communicate
I'm
with
not,
them.
I'm not
with me.
competing.
It don't matter
with
how many
nobody's
people
order.
you
Like-
mess with. If you actually want to like have sex and do all the extra stuff, you should have communication with
So-
that person.
so let me
and tell
let
them
me.
where they
You
stand.
said you're not competing with nobody's
Hell
daughter,
no.
right?
Hell
So say so again. It's a guy
Realistically,
that
of
y'all.
course, we're competing.
It's a guy that you vibing with.
If you have to
everything.
compete, it's no reason you should be wasting your time.
Yeah, but say it's a guy that you vibing with. You know, everything is clicking on all cylinders. But he's telling you, hey, you know, I am dating, seeing other women.
Yeah, that's
So
what I'm
you
saying.
would- you would-
Realistically, yeah,
you
you
would
are. You're competing regardless if a nigga's dating, he's dating the same way he's competing for me. Yes, but I'm saying like I'm not competing in a sense like he really really likes me, right? And he tells me he really really likes me, or maybe he want to settle down, whatever. But he just got this other girl lingering around. And let's say like an ex. I'm not competing. That's what I'm saying. Like if we are both like in agreement that like yo I'm fucking with you, you're fucking with me, whatever, and we're taking things serious, but you still got another girl lingering around, that's when I'm not competing, because then it's kind of like no, like we're not doing
So that means you just stopping all effort?
yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
because
definitely
there's a lack of communication.
yeah, because if you express to me, it's only the stage, it's the stage that we're at, because obviously in the beginning stage, if it's we only went on like 2
And that's why you lie. And that's why you lie, because G just said she falling back. That's why they want to know the truth. So they can get the fuck on. But if you never tell them the truth, you ain't got shit to worry about. It was just a video, and did I post it? I'm not sure if I posted it or not. But the dude said the reason men lie to their woman is because they want to protect their woman. They want to protect the woman that they like. They want to protect the woman that they love. Not the hoes, not the other chicks that they don't really give a fuck about. They're telling the truth. I'm going to tell you the truth. Yeah, I'm going to tell you this. X, Y, Z, D, 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 D. I'm sleeping over here. Got a kid over there that nobody know about. This, that, 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 that. All kind of wild shit. I can tell you any and everything because I don't care. You're a non-factor. If you stay, cool. If you leave, cool. But that chick I really care about, lying to her. I'm going to tell her everything I need her to hear. Because the truth ain't always pretty. The truth ain't always happy. Oh, lying is wrong. Lying is wrong. Why the fuck you lie to your kids then? Why do you tell your kid that there's a Santa Claus? Why you tell your kid there's the Easter Bunny? To make them happy? Oh, shit. It sounds like the same thing to me. Hey, I know it's 2025 real played out, so you might not want to hear that, but it is what it is.
dates, whatever, and you're still dating other people, we both weighing our options, that's fine. But if we sit down and have an agreement, like, yo, I'm fucking with you, and, like, I really want to see where this goes or whatever, but for whatever reason you have somebody lingering around or an ex that's around, I'm not competing. Because obviously you don't know what you want, and you're trying to keep me around, and I don't want that.
Well, if they tell you that they're not ready to commit, or you guys are still in a
Yeah, then
dating
that's
process,
fine.
would
I
you
don't-
give them the time?
I would give them the time of day, but just know that I'm gonna also be looking around. So if
That-
I
that
happen
means
to see somebody
communication.
else and they want to take me seriously and I'm ready to take them seriously, then you're out the
Or you
loop.
trying to guilt trip me?
I'm not
Right.
guilt tripping you, but that's just the truth. That's the reality, because then if I'm ready and you're not, then you got me hanging around because who knows, you might pick her. Then what?
True.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, no, we're not doing that. If we establish that we fucking with each other and only fucking with each other, then that's what it is. I don't want to hear about Sarah, Samantha, and Caitlyn. No, bitch. Like, you're talking to me.
No,
Like,
nowadays,
all of
like,
that is clip.
Nowadays,
They
if
don't-
you
they
trying
don't
to
do
take
that.
somebody serious, you like to really know if they.
I mean, it go both ways. I know chicks right now who, dealing with 3-4 different dudes. Shit. Dude they work with, dude they met at the gas station, dude they met at the club, dude that they was fucking with 4 years ago, who, off and on in their life. That's just the time and generation we live in. And shit, it's probably been like that for a minute, Because as much as they talk about how they was born in a generation, the wrong generation, I mean, granddad and great-granddad had 2-3 other families.
Really fucking with you, like you need their Instagram password, you need code to the phone, and you need location.
Oh, no,
You
no,
know,
no. That's the guys
no.
you met.
A woman only needs your location or watch your every move. That's it. Because It ain't like she can do shit. What she gonna do? Call 911? Anybody, wherever the fuck you at, can do that. Baby, you okay? Da, 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 da. It's not, a woman having your location does nothing for you at all. Besides, she get to monitor where the fuck you at. Like, a man having his woman location is different because a man is supposed to lead and protect his woman. You can't protect something if you don't know where it's at. You know, women are not protectors. Now, they might protect their children, that's it. But a woman will never protect a man.
Respectfully.
No,
Yeah, you
that's
know
the-
what
that's-
Beyonce said?
If
I'd rather
a
be
nigga fuck
blonde.
with me, if we're gonna
I'd
fuck
rather
each
be
other
blonde.
that way, and
I
we're
don't
building
Hell no.
a career together, and we're building everything together, like,
A career. Fuck she talking about.
yes, we're partners.
That sound like ownership.
Partners.
That sound like
No,
ownership.
No, so then you guys all want to be hoes, and y'all all want to be
said Instagram-
players.
Instagram.
Y'all not trying
What you mean? Y'all hoes too. The fuck?
to commit. Then you not.
Actually, it ain't even y'all hoes too. Men can't be hoes. Only women can.
Trying to commit.
no,
If
you-
you can't do that, you can't commit.
You can't be ready for a relationship if you gonna go in there making demands. You get what I'm saying? You gotta meet me
It's
somewhere.
not making
And if
demands.
you can't,
Sound
No,
like
we're
something.
talking about.
if you don't trust
we
me,
already
then we
skipped the
can't.
stage. We're already fucking with
Hold
each
on,
other and
one
all
mic,
that.
one mic.
So how do you expect me to trust you? Because we sharing locations and all this other stuff.
This is when we're already like far along into our
Then
relationship.
I shouldn't
If you
have
want-
to do that.
Yeah. No.
I shouldn't have to do that. You should trust me. You should know that I respect you, like you respect me, and you should be good off
if
that.
I have
But
to,
that's never the
no.
case. That's never the case.
If I feel like
A
I
guy's
need to
always
share locations
entertaining
with you,
girls.
then we
At
not
At the
a
end of
thing.
the day,
And shit, women do the same. Indirectly or directly. When y'all post half naked pictures or you in a relationship but you posting pictures with your ass turned around and you getting 300 to 500 to 1,000 likes, but you in a whole relationship. Those are all dudes who want you. So what you're talking about. Like, most women don't talk to men. Even when women are single, they don't shoot their shot. They post pictures and shit. The same thing you do while you're still in a relationship. Advertising, hey, I look good. All the dudes who want me like this post, comment, DM me, all this other shit. The same shit you do while you're single to get a man or get somebody to fuck with you or get in a relationship is the same shit you do while you're still in a relationship. Now, you might entertain less of those niggas, but some dudes make it through the cracks and shit. Slide in the DMs and I'm good. I got a man and you treating you right. I'll take care of you and all that other shit. Like, stop playing. We not gonna play the fuck out of crazy.
y'all can say what y'all want to say, bro. But when you taking a girl serious and all that entertaining stuff in the DMs, that's not right.
It's
So what the fuck y'all be doing?
So why?
I don't do that.
We don't do
shit.
that. I don't do
Yes,
that.
y'all do.
I can
I
give you
look
my.
at-
I'll give you my
Guys,
phone
but-
right now. Y'all
but
can
we
go through my
can't-
DMs.
but we
I
can't-
don't entertain niggas.
I
but we
don't
can't-
entertain nobody. See,
That's
if I'm
that's
entertaining one
disrespectful.
person,
You
I'm
talking to a
entertaining
girl
that one
and you
person.
telling a
Hold
girl
on,
you
one
love her.
mic, one mic. We
That's
gotta
just-
do a better job of just doing one mic.
Alright,
I know
sorry,
everybody,
sorry.
wants to
No,
say
but that's disrespectful. You talking to a girl, you telling her you love her and you want to take her serious and all this shit, but you in another girl DMs.
If you talking to a girl and you telling her you love her, y'all damn near better be in a relationship. You telling her you love her and you want to take her serious. What the fuck? How long y'all been talking? Y'all in these situationships be blowing me.
Trying to spoil her, fly her out, and
So
do
you,
all
so
this
you,
stuff.
so you
That's
convinced that
disrespectful.
all men
But
are
I'd rather
like this.
the thing with me is
Yeah.
I'd rather see it than shit behind my back. You get what I'm saying? Like
That's
I'd
just-
rather. That's just how
That
I
shit
am.
sound
Yeah, that's why
toxic.
you
as-
want
that
IG
shit sounds
passwords.
toxic as fuck.
You
Like,
gotta
I
get
can't-
healed before you go look for somebody. I ain't
Ask
gonna hold
the question you was gonna ask though. That's my question too, guys.
Who was this? Yeah. I can add some shit. It might be my son. Young dog might be up, even though he be asleep. Supposed to be, at least.
yeah, you think all men are just men that just going into other women's DMs and
No.
just constantly shooting a shot at other women? You think that's just all men in general?
These Sephora colognes are a scam. Did you know these luxury fragrances cost almost nothing to make? David and I used to spend so much money on premium fragrances, and their smell would get
No, there's men
Nah,
who
nah,
are.
keep it-
I asked it. I asked
no,
it.
I
Like, we
mean-
gonna get you.
Keep it real. Keep it real.
Keep it a stack.
I mean, yeah.
Oh shit.
No.
It's crazy.
No, I'm
It's
not gonna
maybe the
put
man
that
I'm
on
attracted
that.
to.
Like she
Oh,
was saying,
okay,
I'd
all
rather
right,
not.
all right.
Yeah,
There you
yeah.
go.
The man I'm attracted to, like
Okay.
you gotta have more of a firm like thing if
So
I
you're
get-
attracted to men that get multiple women?
Yep.
Oh shit.
No, I'm just attracted to like a type of person.
Yep. More, I'm pretty sure all three of these chicks are a majority of women are attracted to men who can get a lot of women, and this is why more times than not they get cheated on. You know, because they're not messing with the nerd, they're not messing with the dork, they're not messing with the dude who, you know, most chicks wouldn't fuck with. And even if they do mess with him, like I know most people, I ain't gonna say most people, but some of y'all saw Love Don't Cost a Thing. Even if they find the nerd, the dude that most chicks want to fuck with, they're gonna try to turn him into the dude that most chicks would fuck with. And then when he started getting chicks, because now he have access to all these different chicks, they're gonna be like, oh no, I don't want you. But you should have, if you got into a relationship with him and you thought, you know, he was cute or he was nerdy or quirky or whatever, you should have just left him how he was and just enjoyed him that way instead of turning him into every other dude who can get every other chick. Well, I ain't gonna say every other dude, but the dudes who can get other chicks.
That I feel like I don't know.
Gotta get bitches.
I need to. Yeah, not even that. It's just
That's what it is.
I don't know. Like
You know.
I like a G. Like I'm attracted to like G ass niggas. Like that's how I'm attracted to.
They get-
So it's like I gotta be
Basically.
careful with that. I gotta like switch up, like you know.
See, this be when I make the content saying that women don't like nice guys. That's what they don't like nice guys. They be liking the bad, the toxic, the streets, the gangster dudes, you know, the jailbirds and shit. And then once they 29, 28, 29, 30, 35 with a kid or two or a motherfucking whole basketball team, that's when they want the nice guy who's well established, who have made all the sacrifices and made all the good and right decisions to come along and, oh, I just want somebody that's good for me, that's good to me, that's gonna take care of my kid or my kids like it's theirs and all that other shit. You know, they wasn't thinking like this when they was out having their way in their 20s, you know, and, you know, fuck these niggas, what we need a nigga for, we outside, and all that other shit. They weren't thinking about, you know, a good, nice guy, you know, come home to, you know, cook, clean, take care of him, rub his back, take off his shoes, spoil him, cater. They weren't thinking about none of that shit, you know. It's me. I got money, what I need a nigga for, da-da-da-da. I'm not what, I don't need a nigga, I'm what a nigga need. All these other phrases and sayings and shit. They ain't thinking about none of that shit. They not thinking about a good man, a good guy when they out here having their way. But soon as they start slowing the fuck down and them titties start sagging and the motherfucking skin start wrinkling up and they start getting older, that's when I just want somebody that's good for me, that's good to me.
Path to
Yeah,
destruction.
I
with
mean,
that man.
yeah.
I gotta start thinking of corny niggas.
No,
No,
why
it-
why corny?
All right.
Why did you like? Why you gotta
But
be corny?
other people think they're corny. I'm not gonna think
They're
they're
not corny.
Sure, you just described them
Never
as
seen
corny.
We as
The
women
guys
gotta
that you
start taking
described was corny.
accountability for the men
Yeah,
that we
but-
choose.
yeah,
okay?
I just-
Wait, what?
We as women gotta start
Oh,
taking
okay, okay.
accountability for the men that we choose.
I don't
Yeah,
know
facts,
why,
facts.
man.
We
If
do.
you feel like you
Us men
want to
too,
live with
for the
women,
women
like,
we
what's
choose.
the problem about sharing the shit? Like, what's problem?
It's not it's not the problem. It's the idea of like having to ask or having
You
to.
shouldn't have
Because
to
you know what,
ask.
my ex, he had the password to my phone, but it wasn't because I asked for anything. It was just like, oh no, babe, get in my phone. Here's my
That's
password.
all. You guys
It
are
was
all
on
shook
that.
right now. Like,
But
sound
it was
crazy,
no,
though.
he had the password to my phone. I
They
had the password to
should.
his phone, but it wasn't because I was like, give me your password. It wasn't like that. It was just like, oh hey, can you use my phone really quick? And he just needed my fucking password,
yeah,
and he
like
has
that.
it.
It's not like
But
on some.
yeah, but he didn't have. He
I'm
didn't. I
asking
don't.
for it.
I don't
No,
want to
no,
have
but-
the passwords to his accounts and all that because at that point it's like, what is the reason behind? If I feel like I gotta ask you, are you doing something, or I gotta question anything, then that means that I don't fully trust. We shouldn't even be in this relationship.
Right.
Yeah.
I
When
would
you
say
first
take that
talking
nigga
to
phone and run
somebody-
and see how he reacts.
Yeah,
And that's my issue with what you saying. You saying, oh, we gotta share this and do this, share location, all
Nah,
that.
I'm
If
not
you feel
doing
like you
all
gotta
that.
do all of that, then you with the wrong nigga.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Simple.
Yeah, I shouldn't feel like I shouldn't be on.
What's a relationship without trust? And you
If you
and you
feel-
clearly don't have no trust for the niggas you in a
Yeah, if
relationship
you
with.
feel that way, you should automatically cut it off. Because I know if I even feel an itchling, like you acting a little
That's fucked
weird,
up
like
that
you
y'all
kissed
feel
me
like
weird
that, though.
today.
It's all
I'm
about
gonna.
the energy. I don't feel
I
like
can-
it's
That's
with the
fucked up.
phone.
I
I
can
It's
tell
the
like
with,
energy.
that.
I
with
just
Nelly, she
feel.
probably will go through the phone, not find nothing, and be like, this thing got a second phone. He
No,
gotta
and
have a
then
second
still
phone or
find
some
out
That's
shit
the
like
thing.
that.
No,
Y'all taking it like far already, because it's not that. It shouldn't be a problem. I'm not saying we have to do it, but it shouldn't be a problem. You get me? Like,
Yeah, I
even if
believe
the
that.
nigga's like, who's in your DMs, and I say, here's my phone, you should be able to give me your
You
phone
say
back.
you
No,
don't
I
have to
get
do
what
it,
she's
but it sounds like
saying.
you got a checklist. I ain't gonna lie to you.
No,
like,
I get-
alright,
No,
Instagram,
it's not that.
check.
It's like if a man
Like,
is asking you, like, who you DMing? Like, he wrong for
why
that.
y'all gotta ask
Yeah,
that?
like
That's
that-
That's what
what
I'm saying. Yeah, that question shouldn't be coming up. But
I don't know.
I do like if I was to ask, right? And
I
something
think
like
I'm a- okay.
I would do it just off like just to do it. You know what I'm saying? Not because I really want to, but if I was to do that and then he had a weird reaction, then it'll kind of bother me.
I would just say take the nigga
I
phone
don't
and
know.
run and see how you
So
react.
if you
Maybe work in the nightlife.
so
like,
if you ask your man, alright, whatever, let me see your phone or whatever, and he's like, for what?
But
You're
yeah, I just
done.
wanna
You gotta
see it.
skedaddle, honey bun, because why are you acting like
or
that?
a bitch is calling.
What? I wanna know what the fuck you want to see my phone for. If you come to me and you don't like normally ask to see my phone, then I'm like, what you need it for? The fuck? I want to know. You think that I'm just supposed to hand my shit over to you? No explanation? Oh, babe, let me see your phone real quick. Okay. All right. What you need it for? All right, here. What you need it for? I just want to look to make sure you're not doing nothing. At that point, you don't trust me, bitch. Like, make it make sense. The fuck?
I'm gonna be
DM
like,
you,
I'll
and
just
I
be like,
say,
yo, I
let
just
me
wanna.
see the DMs.
now-
Why can't you show me? Why
once-
can't we be open about
But now,
Nelly,
as a,
let's
but,
try to.
but
one-
now
one
as
try.
a man, I'm in my head because like, why you asking me that? What are you doing that's making you think that I'm doing something?
See what I'm saying? This is too much. It's about I don't ask, period, because that is it's the
Yeah.
truth, and that is too much. Like it takes too
Because
much.
if we sitting there, we both good, we trust each other, everything flowing. Women like to make up problems in their head and then ask you stupid
That's
It's
questions.
not in
You
our
like,
head. Stop
that's-
doing that.
that's
It's not
dumb.
in our
It's-
head.
It's in your head.
Shit do be in y'all head because sometimes y'all be like, you know what? I've heard a woman say, my man has treated me too good. It must be another bitch. Yes. I've heard, not just one woman, I've heard women say that. Yes, y'all make up shit in y'all head. Oh, yeah, they will go through your phone, check Snapchat, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook Messenger, MySpace, every damn thing. Red Note, they'll check everything. See, is nothing going on. Check your messages, your deleted messages, your pictures, your hidden pictures, your deleted pictures. Check everything. See, there's nothing in there. Like, he got to be hot or something. Like, no, bitch, you just crazy. You just made it up in your head.
No, it's not.
It's a if. And sometimes it's just that time where, I be feeling down for the count and I be wanting reassurance. Just as how I would want my man to be like, reassure him. Like, I feel like
That you
it's
still
a,
love me.
Yeah,
That
you
you
know
still
what
care
I'm
about
saying?
You know what the
By
what the
going
flaw-
through his
Hold on,
phone.
hold on, keep
No,
on.
no, no,
Not
no,
going
no,
through the phone,
no.
no.
You know what the
No.
you know what the flaw in that is though? It's like, okay, I'll give you an inch. I'll do it for you this time. And now it's like, where's your location?
Oh,
Then
location is
Oh, no,
crazy.
no, no,
though.
no.
Look, but
Yeah,
that's
but
what I'm
that's how
saying.
it starts,
That's how it
yeah.
starts.
That's
You
how
want
it
to see my
starts,
DM,
yeah.
then you want to know why I am, then you want to know why I ain't answering my phone, then you want to know why I ain't answer a text. Just everything is getting overanalyzed. You get what I'm
Snowball.
saying?
Yeah.
So, and you like, well, you did it for me before.
But let me tell
What's
you,
up now?
I don't know why it
What's
has
up
to-
But let me
now?
tell you, this is exactly why I
don't know
don't
why it
go
has
through
to be
phone. I don't do
toxic,
none of
though.
that. I don't do that because social media.
You're definitely right. You give them an inch, they're going to take a mile. Well, you let me look through your phone last time. What's the problem this time? Oh, you let me look through your phone. Why can't I have your location? Yeah, why can't I know where you at? Who you going to be with? What y'all doing? I need the whole full detail, the whole night plan, Are you going to your homie bachelorette party? Not even bachelor party, it's a bachelorette. Yeah, what's all, is it strippers there? This, that? Like, I don't fucking know. It's my homie, he getting married. I'm just trying to support the guy, And like you said, you give him an inch, they're going to take him out. That's why you cut that shit off early.
Is toxic.
First of all,
and I don't
social
care what
media gonna
nobody
get caught
say.
up. Well,
Oh, go
shit.
ahead.
I mean, social media gonna get you caught up faster than your actual phone will.
Yeah.
Let's just be honest with that shit.
Like, social media is so toxic because everything we overanalyze regardless. A heart eye under a picture from a friend from 3 years ago or a guy you used to talk to months ago means something today. You know what I mean?
I
Or maybe you know what I mean? That means
Sure the fuck do. Sure the dear fuck do. Okay, let's say you hard eyed. You like to do pictures from a year ago, you know, and now we in a relationship. And every time you post a picture, he liking your pictures and you liking them back. What the fuck y'all got going on? Fuck you keep going to his page for liking his shit and he coming to your page liking your shit. It's a problem.
oh, so you just now started fucking with him because why he commented on your recent picture?
That
Excuse me,
part.
sir. I don't control this man's actions. Like, you know what I mean? It's too much. This girl, she loves your man's story, right? And it's really just a story, and it could be a drink that the nigga got. Why she hiding it? Oh, she was with you? Are you insane? But that's how deep social media is. It's so tough. I'd rather not know. I don't want no passwords. I don't want to see it because it just makes you crazy.
It's just I'm not
Yeah,
investing
all
energy
that.
and time for me to get slapped in my face. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
I think that's the issue
And
because
the thing is, I work nightlife, so it's like I feel like men, they automatically don't.
But that's
trust
your
me.
problem. You work in nightlife and you seeing every man that's
work
approaching.
No, you're not listening. I said automatically I feel like men don't trust me.
Yeah, and you're
And
not.
so I
you're-
feel like
but
that's why
you're not
they do
listening
what they
as
do
well
with
because
him.
you're assuming that every man is like how those men are that's approaching you on nightlife time.
Mm-hmm.
We're not. Every guy's not that guy. You in that type of environment, so of course it's on that hit it and miss it type shit. So you got to understand if you're in a different atmosphere, you're gonna get a different type of guy.
No, I know, but I'm feeling like if we want to potentially get married one day, what's the problem with sharing passcodes?
I wouldn't offer you a ring if you already chastising me like I'm your child. I'm your man.
The fact that you're taking it that way, that's just insecure, and it shows that you're doing something wrong.
he's
you know?
Anytime a man don't agree or, you know, go with the things that a woman feel like men should do or agree to in a relationship, he's insecure, he's controlling. He got small dick energy. You know, he a little boy. All that other shit. It always come with insults. You know, you want to see all my shit because you want to make sure it's not somebody else, but I'm the one that's insecure. Okay.
Not at all.
Listen,
Not
yo,
insecure,
fellas,
it shows that you're doing something
fellas,
wrong off red.
don't deal with women like this. I promise you, it's a headache.
Don't
It's
do it.
toxic.
I disagree.
It's toxic.
I disagree because I'm a part of nightlife as well.
Yeah.
So literally finding a man in the club is a hit or a miss.
I found the guy I'm talking to now. I met him. And I was
It's a
about
hit
to
or a
go.
miss. You gonna either find a good guy in the
Especially
club or
the
you gonna
industry,
find a
nigga.
bad guy out of the club. That's just how it is. You just gonna have to vibe with him and give him the benefit of.
So the club thing is different. It's like they say, it's definitely a hit or miss because it's dudes that never fucking go to the club, but it's their homie birthday or you know they're celebrating something, you know, and they're like, "Come on, bro," and he barely ever, almost never goes to the club, and he just go to the club, and y'all happen to meet the one time you went to the club, so he's not really a club dude. You just happen to meet him at the club. You know, and then you got the dudes who always go to the club or visit the club frequently, and those kind of dudes, you know, they be in 10, 20 different chicks' face at night. So, you know, like they said, it's a hit or miss. You know, both scenarios happen.
Out in the moment, and once you realize like, oh, this is the guy that I potentially want to be with, then go based off of that.
Yeah,
I
'cause
can't
you-
put nothing
'cause-
past nobody though.
Yeah, because he could say the same for you. Like you saying, like they depict you that way. So why would you want? Because you're depicted like that, and you don't like feeling like the way they're depicting you. Like, oh, she work in a club, so they could probably be saying, oh, you a hoe. Not saying you are, but you know what I'm saying?
No, they
Like,
automatically think, oh, she got
she
entertain
got
niggas.
all that and all that. Like she always in niggas' faces, blah blah blah. Why would you want that?
Shit, almost every time I go to the club, the bottle chicks, the waitress, they be acting. You know, I done been to a couple strip clubs, and the bottle chicks, you know, the waitress was acting just like the strippers. Shit, a lot of times I go to the club. I live in Detroit, so I mean, probably could be different, but shit, they trying to make their tips. They be on shaking their ass on the table, and it's not every chick, you know. It is some chicks that just come do their job and you know go about their day, but it's chicks, they be shaking ass, pouring liquor down each other's throat, all kind of shit.
you don't like that depiction, so don't depict the guy the same way. That's how I
Yeah.
take it.
Like,
Because
me
I think the
I'll
flaw
bet that.
is, especially with you in your head, you think there's only two types of men. Either they're G or they're corny. Like there's no in between
No,
for
it's
you.
not.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
I've dealt
Like,
with good men. That's the problem. I've dealt with good men that
I find that hard
been
to
there for
believe.
me,
Like, I find that
supported
hard to
me.
believe.
But the thing is, they were cheating on me and playing me behind my
Then that's
back.
not
And
a
then
good
I
man.
had
How's that a good
and I
man?
had no idea. That's what I'm saying.
So supporting you was the good part of them, but cheating on you is so. Beyond the support, what else made
Or
him a good
potentially
man?
trying to cheat, yeah.
No, I'm
The
saying
immature
besides the
part.
supporting you part.
You're right. You described him as a good man, but then said he was cheating on you. So, and like 98, 99% of women eyes, you can't be a good man if you. B. Simone and her little friend on their podcast, they said Martin Luther King wasn't a good man because he cheated on his wife. So you could literally lose your life fighting for a whole race of people, equal rights, and not be a good man because you're sleeping around on your wife. So, ain't no way in hell the guys you was dealing with was a good man if they was cheating on you, even though they were taking care of you and supporting you.
What made him a good man?
I mean, he did everything good. What do men do? They
Shit, you gotta tell me what you find was
Besides-
good.
besides-
support you. What? Like,
No.
what else do you need?
Oh, so that's
a
all you
fucking
need.
No,
flaw.
so then that's the
you,
flaw.
yeah, you gotta
have
wake
no
the fuck
emotional
up.
stability in your relationships. That's what you're saying. Like they're only there
To support.
to support and provide for you, basically.
You're not gonna find a healthy
You're not
relationship.
gonna find a
Support,
healthy relationship
everything.
because
Like,
deeper than
where's
that. It's
loyalty?
deeper
Where's
than that.
trust?
Yes, all of
where's
that.
like
That's what
no,
I'm
but
talking
that's
about. But
he didn't
there's
have
no
that.
trust. There's no loyalty if you cannot do that.
Then he's not a good
Then
man.
he's not a good man.
Exactly.
Then
So why is
he's your
everybody getting
father.
so worked up
Because
and
that
saying
means-
I'm toxic?
Because
Because
you say you-
that's
because
a
you
father.
are,
He's
like-
a father to you. He's supporting you. That's a dad.
You're-
No, like
Which a lot of women are looking for. They're looking for a father. They're looking for a man to take care of them, just like their father wouldn't.
that's
We're
not.
talking about
Or
the
did it.
Pascos.
No, yeah, but
What?
No,
you're
but
talk-
that was all underlining. That's insecurity. That's you lacking trust in a partner. Like,
Supporting doesn't have to be with money. It could be emotionally, mentally.
but he's not supporting you emotionally, or
If
he
he's
doesn't care about
cheating
your
on you,
emotions. He
if
doesn't
he's
care about
cheating on
you
you.
at
But
all.
what I know what's happening behind my back, I don't know. This is what
No,
I
but
find
the
out.
overall
But he
picture
doesn't
is
take
he's
it
not.
into consideration
Yeah, he
if-
don't
But you-
care if you crying later on because you
Yeah.
have to find out.
But you still described him as a good man.
That's not
And
a
he-
good
and-
man.
and you
period.
said-
In my face.
That's not
He's
a good
not.
man.
That's
If you're
not
not a good
man.
man
He's
behind
not
your
good
back,
man.
you're
In
not a
your
good
face or
man.
behind your
That's
If
how
he
I
can't be
love
a
them.
good man in
That's
your
why I
face,
have
then-
trust issues.
But when we asked you just now, you say you had good men in your life because they support you or whatever, blah blah. But he was cheating.
he really
That's
just
not-
bought your time.
Yeah, that's not a good man.
He's pacifying you with gifts.
Yeah.
He's
Put
just
me in-
paying for
he put
you.
me in position and everything, opportunities and everything.
That don't mean
So-
shit if he cheating.
My thing
It's
is,
crazy.
you
That shit don't mean to women. Don't shit you do or did mean shit if you cheating.
cheating like men based off your past traumas, right? So basically, when you come into a new relationship, you bringing that trauma with you, and you're not giving him a chance because you automatically like, oh, I gotta have this, and that in order for me to trust you.
You guys are assuming. I didn't say automatically. I said if
Later
we're
down the line.
potentially
You said if we in a relationship, we deep in a
in
relationship,
a
right?
relationship,
Right.
potentially thinking of marriage. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about.
Yeah, I agree with him.
I'm not talking about.
So my wife no longer on social media, but when we first got married, like the first year and a half, she was on social media, and so am I. And we didn't have each other passwords to our social media. It wasn't that deep. We got
Compete.
no, we do
with
got
each
each other.
other.
We do got each other passwords to our phone because I mean it wasn't like we gave it to each other. It was just shit that we already knew.
Talking to other people.
I'm talking
If
about
we're
in a
talking to
relationship.
other people, it's not. There's no point of doing that.
Yeah, but it's the way. I get what you're saying because I mean, like I said, like me and my ex, he had, you know, the passcode to my phone and stuff.
Yeah, I had
but
to.
it wasn't.
It's not a
But the problem is like you demanding it. Don't Don't say like you're
You guys
demanding.
are assuming though.
No, but that's what I'm
I'm
saying.
not,
It's, no,
I
but
never
that's,
demand
You
anything.
I'm trying to
said it should
understand
be
you.
expected.
If we're planning to get married, yes.
Yeah,
So
you're
it's
not,
a demand.
it shouldn't be a
It's a
demand.
demand. If you're expecting it and it should be done,
It should not be
you're
a
not
problem.
using the word demand, but that's what the fuck
It
you
shouldn't be
mean.
a
Yeah,
problem.
that's the problem. Cause I don't mind. I feel like I would openly give my man the password to whatever.
And first
If
of all,
we're
Yeah.
in the
Especially
relationship,
if
I
we're
don't care.
planning to run
But-
businesses together
But
and
it's
all
not.
that.
But it's
No.
not a demand. My thing is, it's not a demand. If it happens, it happens. Hey, you want my password? Hey, I'll give it to you. I don't
Exactly.
care. But it's not a demand. Like, oh,
Some motherfuckers can't run houses together. What you mean? Need my password to my social media to run businesses together?
have to give it to me. No.
She
you
understands where I'm
have to
coming from.
open
You
your
need
phone.
to say where.
Yeah, it's not because I do
Everybody
feel
else
like
getting all worked
in
up.
my relationship, it's okay. So like later on in the lines, whatever, we have each other's password. It's not a problem.
Right.
But my thing is, it's not a demand to have it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not demanding my. Oh, give me your password. Give me your password. But if we're together and I ask for it, it shouldn't be an issue. Like, and even if I won't, even though I'm saying I won't, but I'm saying hypothetically, if I was and we have each other's password, it shouldn't be. I don't feel like it should be an issue within the.
She would ask for it. But with that being said, y'all, I appreciate y'all. Everybody who watched this video, like, subscribe, comment, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, you know. I appreciate y'all, man. Yeah. For the 1, 2 people, or maybe, who knows, the 100,000 million people that see this video. I appreciate y'all. Star King out.